Okay, so for some unknown reason, I decided I would see how long it takes when you ask the taxi driver in GTA 5 to hurry from the top of the map down to the airport. And what you're about to see is probably the most pointless experiment that's ever been carried out, the most frustrating experiment ever carried out, the most pointless, and I don't even know why I did this. The journey itself had a really kind of slow start despite the fact I asked him to hurry. He would stop at stop signs, and my understanding of the GTA taxi drivers, they're not slow. The first obstacle we had was trying to overtake this truck. For some reason, the taxi driver decides just to sit behind it. And he stayed behind it for quite a while. And then eventually, while I was checking out different camera angles, the taxi driver decides he's going to go around it and ends up in the side of the truck. We are now back at square one behind the truck. And we still find ourselves behind this truck. And remember guys, I asked him to hurry. We eventually reached this tunnel, and lo and behold, he overtook the truck. The X button to make him hurry had worked. Unfortunately, it's quite a short-lived victory, as we exited the tunnel, we were behind another truck. We now find ourselves in the exact same position, except we're stuck behind just a slightly smaller truck. I thought for a second we were going to get around this truck, yet he decided just to not do it. By this point, I was getting so close to pressing the skip button, but in real life, you can't do that. Finally, my patience had finally paid off when the driver decided to overtake the other truck. We'd finally started to get somewhere. We were finally in the city. We were making some great progress until... I wasn't sure if the taxi was going to move again. But then out of nowhere, he started to go. We were on track to get to the airport. We were making some great progress through the city itself, until again he tried to overtake at a red light and decided just to go into the back of that car. We were now at the main corner leading up to the airport. I could almost taste the airport. You may think that because we're at the airport, everything was a success. Unfortunately not. This is where things went really sour. For some reason, my taxi driver was being chased by the police. All the cops around the car started firing and Michael just got out. I didn't even control that. I got almost there and I wasn't charged a penny. Now, they didn't take me all the way to the gate, so I phoned for another taxi.
Can you get a cab here as soon as possible?
Of course. Driver should be with you soon.
Thanks.
At this point, I decided just to wait for my next taxi. Here it looked like my taxi had arrived, but just continued driving round the corner. This caused me to get quite agitated, and it caused me to push over a police officer. By this point, I was just fed up. In conclusion, don't use the downtown cab co.